So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And is making progress on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Forwards and with intent. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders.
Takes a shot! Real chance!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He has a look out. Valverde with the cross. And he passes it long. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no joy this time. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ake, Doku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it? And the shot! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Reinders. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Doku. And it's Reinders. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior touches it back. Might be danger here. He's charged, surely! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vardiol. And Reinders. Cherki. And it's Nunez. Here's Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent chance! It's there! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Bellingham! Oh, it's hit the post! Cherki. Reinders. And Cherki. Reinders. He's looking wide. Doku could try cutting inside here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's a little off target. Camavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely spread. Rodri. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri. Reinders. Foden. And it's Ake. Doku. Ake. And he's forced to go back. Here's Rodri. Camavinga. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. Cherki, Doku, he's gone for goal! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Reinders picks it up from the goal kick. That was somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. It's safe to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's onside! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That'll be a throw-in. Chouameni. Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Reinders. Hops for safety, deftly out wide. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance. He shifted it to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to...
Chance! Okay. Cherki. Tries to play it through. Haaland is onto this. Valverde. Cherki. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ake. Can he get on the end of this? Doku finds himself offside. Can he get it through? And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Strokes it back. Doku. Oh, good taking, and a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's been played through. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Grinders. Now it's Haaland. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Solid goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, there first. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing...
Decent chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Now, can they get him away? Liverpool have reclaimed it. Ekitike! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And there's a searching real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's made its way to him. Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bradley. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Threads one in. He is through here. Looking for the run. Couler. Couler's cross. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Spread out to the left. Ekitike. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bradley carries the ball down the right. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Szoboszlai. This looks promising. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the...
It's Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good ball, good take. He's got away. He's found shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Ended up in no man's land. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Ceballos. That's a shade optimistic. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's there to retrieve it. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. And that is a little undercooked. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out brilliantly. But that has not gone well.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Knocks it into space. And that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, played right into his path. Great ball, and he's in here. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. McAllister, passes coming off in quick succession here. Wirtz! Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. And here's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk. Ekitike. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without complication. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a throw. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Isak. A great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the... He's gone to goal! Superb from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's intervened well there. McAllister. Liverpool finding their passes. Isak. Ekitike is having a shot! Valverde. Quality ball. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's come to nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Bellingham. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking tidy in possession here. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for a shot! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vinicius Junior is standing over this one. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! Just cruising! They are cruising! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Vinicius Junior, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy.
Face to face, Isak! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
He looks so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Over to the left.
Oh, easy pickings there.
And he's picked out the run.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates.
He has found the way through. And the shot!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ekitike. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Short changes him with that pass.
Carvajal played into space out wide.
And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence.
Chance for a shot!
And he's chosen to go back. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here for Mbappe! Decent hit from there. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Knocks it into space. Ceballos' cross. Played out to the left flank.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's got to goal! He's got away with one there.
Bradley. Wirtz tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Wirtz. Ekitike.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now there's a fire. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's fallen kindly here. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's made its way. Chance, surely! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's tried one! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gakpo is onto this. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Wirtz distributed tidily. Chouameni, it's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Great ball.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Robertson, McAllister. Now Gakpo. Back into the middle. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Robertson. Gakpo. Great vision. This might spell danger. Valverde. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's Robertson. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's found a way through. That's terrific header. And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Robertson. He's looking wide. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That has been cut short. And he's forced to go back. Can he get it through? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Shot could be on. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The most accurate pass. Chouameni. Wirtz threads one in, nicely spread, played back in, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Tries to pass it through. Chooses to go back. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys. There's the shot! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
It's come to nothing. Vitz tries to thread one through, and this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak.
Oh, super ball.
And the finish!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase. This time, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. That pass isn't the best.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Vitz. Pass somewhat off target.
Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
He shifted it to the flank. Szoboszlai looking to play him in.
Nice interception, well timed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This would probably be a big far post.
Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Look at the Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hakimi. Vitinha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Knocks it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hakimi. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Current. And the shot! It's hit the upright. He won't be happy with that one. João Neves. Can he get it through? Ceballos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's played through for him. Hakimi did well to stay calm there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. No, it's not getting there. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham gets it clear.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mendy
Gets good distance on it.
Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Mendes. And Mendes. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And it's Hakimi. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Aims beyond the defence.
And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he welcomes it in. And this is the
Great chance!
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. Picks out and a chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. Gonzalo Ramos. Camavinga. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Played back in. Great, and he shoots!
Taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be... He's had a shot!
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Neves. And the whistle goes for half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hakimi. And that has left him in a heap. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Dembele. Eder Militao does well to get it back. Camavinga. Great vision. Pacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. And he's worked it through. And that has not gone well.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kvaratskhelia nicked it back promptly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Again we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Dani Ceballos. He's on it. Can he get away? He's away. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Madrid are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He rises! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do all...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, there first.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's a good ball out wide. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him.
Great chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Looking to play him in. Šeško. Ceballos.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Ceballos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. Ended up in no man's land. That's a little off top.
He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Ceballos. Matheus Cunha. Looking for options for movement. Always onto this.
It is a corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Maguire. Mazraoui. Manchester United finding their passes. Those looking wide.
Cleared without complication.
15 minutes till half-time. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Diogo Dalot. Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's shifting through the gears here. There will be a throw-in. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone backward here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Casemiro was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's come to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. This looks promising. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And that was nowhere near his best. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, can they get him away? Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, for some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Has a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. That's going to go a long way.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Matthews Cunha. Ceballos threads one in. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's got away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Played into space. That is good alertness.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, well measured. It's Vinicius Junior.
Shot a goal!
And he gets rid in a hurry.
He's having a go!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
And he's had a hit!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mount. Mathias Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quick.
Chance for a shot! It's there!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Shot, surely! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Valverde. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Mount. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Mendy. That's that, the end. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now it's David Neres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that kill.
Chance!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And he's intervened well there. We expected better, and so did he.
De Bruyne,
looking for options, for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Rodrigo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Tries to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Rodrigo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Rodrigo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Anguissa. Now it's David Neres. David Neres. Nicely spread. That's been cut out, well played. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
And here's Lukaku. Over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodrigo. Camavinga.
Might want to be careful there.
Politano. Now it's Anguissa. He's looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This looks promising. He's had a shot! And he hits the net!
And this is getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
Can he finish? It's in!
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Might be danger here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run.
Vinicius tries a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ramani cuts out the pass.
De Bruyne.
And the through ball. Courtois gets it away. Rodrigo tries to play it through. Rudiger cuts it out. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 minutos de descuento.
Pass is just off target. McTominay. Politano. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. There's the start of the second half. Buongiorno pops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target.
De Bruyne.
Now it's David Neres. Now it's come to nothing. Ceballos. Camavinga. Great vision. Takes a shot! McTominay.
De Bruyne.
Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now, can they get him away? Di Lorenzo. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's a risky ball you've got. Oh, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. David Neres. McTominay.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Ceballos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Anguissa. Anguissa. It's gone for a throw-in. David Neres.
He's in space and looking for options.
That has not gone well. And it's Di Lorenzo. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find.
He is through here.
Goes for a shot!
They've scored!
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ceballos. And it's Anguissa. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure.
De Bruyne.
Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Anguissa. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ceballos pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
He's got away. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Threads one in. Not the most convincing of passes. Anguissa. Lang. And he welcomes it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Anguissa.
And time is up.
What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage, most certainly his.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up,
and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish?
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Mbappe!
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this.
That's rather hopeful. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. McAllister.
Played out to the right.
Quarter of an hour played. Mohamed Salah. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Konate. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is...
He's tried one!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
McAllister looking for options for movement, and it's Frimpong. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! In for the pieces! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Frimpong played into space. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Bellingham goes sliding in. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. And the shot! Against the crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 3 coming up. Now there's a fine ball. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kamavinga. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Could be danger here. And he shoots! That has not gone well. And he's gone backward here. Look at the space here. It's out for a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Konate. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah. He's going for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a cracking ball. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Good effort from distance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He has a look out, and again he's sorted that out terrifically. McAllister couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. He's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Isak. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brahim Diaz. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's come loose. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gakpo with the... Oh, smashing header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
The ball's gone astray. Brahim Diaz tries to pass it through.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Isak. McAllister for Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai. That is a crunching tackle.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Isak! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. Knocks it into space. That's good play. Wirtz. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great vision. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Goulet.
Robertson hit the slide tackle there.
And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Gakpo. He's found a way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No way through. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? He has found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pass is intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.